with COVID and particularly, we went from 150 people served at our distribution per day to over 2,000 people. So COVID really did have an impact when people started to lose their jobs, or maybe they couldn't work because of the pandemic. And it's been a hard year and a half, to say the least, I think, for many people. And living through that pandemic and watching hunger become more of the spotlight. Every time you turned on the news, you would see all types of stories with Feeding America, which is our national food banking system in the United States. And you would see big food banks in Houston and New York. While my town is a little small town, we would still have lines of cars for waiting for 2 hours to receive the food. So, when we talk about what the state of hunger is in the United States today, it's constantly changing. I can't even really give you any numbers. If you were to look at Feeding America's website right now, they would say 40 million people are food insecure or experiencing chronic hunger. However, that number is constantly changing. I have to look at that website every time before I speak because I know it's going to change. And it changes because maybe there's different government programs out there, whether it is some type of food assistance programs or something helping with unemployment. So that's constantly changing.
When I was in school, we had a total in 12 grades of about maybe 600 people. It was largely a farming community. And we had what we called the muck farms. They're black earth. And that's where they raised celery and lettuce and stuff. And we had a lot of families that were first generation and second generation Americans who were working in those areas, and it wasn't a very high paying, profitable thing at that time. Those children, when they came to school, got free lunches. Now, I can remember paying a nickel for lunch, and then it went up to a dime, and everybody was really upset. But the free lunches came for the people who couldn't make enough money or tried hard and couldn't make enough money.